Hey y'all, it's Safiria Lovery with Safiria Cooks It Up. I'm here today gonna make a chicken bacon broccoli bake. So I have some chicken tenderloins, I have some broccoli in a steam bag, I have Laughing Cow cheese, I have some shredded cheese, and then I have some bacon. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and wash off my chicken tenderloins and clean them very well. And then I'm going to get started on a broccoli and cheese mixture. So let's get started. I have washed and cleaned my chicken breasts with some vinegar, and so now I'm going to sprinkle them with just a little bit of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Not too heavy with this, just enough to lightly coat. I'm also going to use a little bit of this garlic pepper seasoning that I got from Dollar General. I have my microwavable broccoli in the bag, getting ready to put it into the microwave for about 6 minutes. I just want to soften it up so it's easier to mix in when I get ready to make my cheese mixture. This Laughing Cow cheese comes in 8 little wedges. I think I'm going to use about half of them, so about 4 wedges should give me enough to make my cheese mixture. So I'm going to take 4 of these wedges and just kind of dump them in the bowl. Try to get them all mashed up and soft. I'm going to take a little bit of this olive oil spray and just spray it down in my casserole dish. And I'm going to start to layer my chicken in. Try to stagger these so the pan is not too crowded. I don't want them just on top of each other. My broccoli has come out perfectly steamed, and I'm going to take about half of this bag. This is a pretty sizable bag. I'm going to take about half of it and chop it up very finely. I'm going to take some of my bacon bits. Even though these are fully cooked, I'm going to nuke them in the microwave for just a minute. I do like for my bacon bits to be crispy. So as you can see, I've put about half of the broccoli on a cutting board. Then I still have half the bag here. So I'm only going to do half of the bag. I like to chop my broccoli up as the finest pieces that I can get it in. I want it to be very small. This is going to go pretty well with the type of knife that I'm using. I wanted to use a larger knife so that it could go a little bit faster. So you can see, even with using half bag of broccoli, you still end up with a pretty sizable amount of broccoli because you're cutting it up into smaller pieces. I'm now going to heat up some butter in the microwave, and I'm also going to top the broccoli with some kosher salt. So I'm going to take this condiment dish size worth of butter and just go ahead and melt it in the microwave and pour it on top of the broccoli. Next, I'm going to take the back of my spoon and kind of make this cheese a little bit softer before I put in the broccoli with it. You can see it there is coming quite soft. I'm going to take my broccoli and put it inside of the bowl with the cheese. Can't seem to do it without making a mess. You can see that it's starting to come together here almost like a paste. I also warmed up my bacon bits for about 15 seconds in the microwave, and I'm going to put this into the mixture as well. Here's what the mixture is looking like so far, and it smells amazing. And I'm just going to continue to mix that until the bacon bits are incorporated. I have my oven preheated to about 375. And I'm just going to put the chicken in there for about 15 minutes on their own, and then take them out and then put this mixture on top. So the chicken's been in the oven for about 15 minutes, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to separate them just a little bit. And then I'm going to pour the broccoli cheese mixture on top, put it back in the oven for probably about another 15 or 20 minutes or so. It smells amazing. Here is a look at the dish after another 15 minutes. And so I'm just going to top with some cheese and put it back in for about 5 minutes. And I'll be ready to eat. You guys, when I tell you, this looks like some good eating. I'm going to put this over a bed of rice, and I am going to enjoy myself. Here is a look at my plate, and you can see my chicken is still tender. It's not dried out, and it's not tough. And so I am getting ready to enjoy myself. Thank you all so much for watching.